This place has an unrefined natural road that is not influenced by anything other than nature, which means it changes 24/7. It has a heart of its own, adopted back by nature. This road is sunshine that falls on some places but not all due to trees and mountain cliffs shading different parts of the road, making variable grip. Weather changes influencing grip. Water and dampness sits in the dips and cracks, and when they linger they end up making long-lasting side effects like moss. Leaves of autumn contributing to traction loss, and they blow where they will. Endless blank corners sculpted by the mountain making magical rhythm, a harmony not seen on a closed circuit. There are no long structured straights to give a mental break to the drivers who tread her. Certain turns with gravitational forces wanting your life like a patient serpent. No escape zone but off the mountain into the mouth of the snake. This, my friend, is the mountain pass. In Japanese it's called the Touge. And when you make your racing habitation nature, you have to play by nature's rules. When racetracks are influenced by nature and elements from the mountain pass make it feel like though somewhat tamed, the snake is still there. Some great things happen. It still has the heart of a serpent, ready to swallow even some of the greatest drivers. Nature was our first and rightful habitat.
Your racetrack on nature's grounds demands the most discipline and gives the most education, standing worthy of the name ninja training. If you're a master of the pass, you're truly something.
This is why on Pistonfury, over-refined racetracks like South Palm Circuit and Abu Dhabi are disliked. The F1s of today are so refined, made only for exclusively refined racetracks, that the AMG1, which is a roadmobile, on the Nürburgring was constantly scraping, making the driver take it easy. Slowed down at a few parts. DK's words, I quote, "If a car can race up and down the pass, it can do anything."
The infamous first corner on the San Marino Imola racetrack has taken away the lives of quite a few from the inspiration of the mountain pass. But this track wasn't the most refined. This corner is a super fast corner right after a long straight, and as you go further and further into that first fast corner, it gets tighter and tighter, and there's a gravitational force from the outside pulling you out to one direction, the serpent's mouth. This is called the Tamburello corner. She had only 6 laps of tolerance for an imperfect, more than half broken steering system. She has you by the neck as soon as you drive onto her. After Senna died, they put a chicane there to make it slower. It was simply too much, not just for unexperienced drivers, but for some absolute legends. Okay, yes, I know, the reason Senna crashed was not because he made a mistake, it was because of that Williams team. The engineers slaughtered him with a sloppy steering system. But what Senna did was put the final seal on that corner. With imperfection, there's a crash fate on nature's racetracks. Senna didn't make one mistake on that race that he died. And to tell you the truth, the reason Senna's my favorite is because he proved that he belonged there. He showed absolutely zero fear, only precision driving, being one with nature. He took the inside line that possessed the most bumps, causing huge instability. And yes, his steering column broke because of the engineer's sloppy work. But what about all the other drivers that have had their heads handed to them at that Tamburello corner? Like I said, with imperfection, there's a crash fate on nature's racetracks.
Nelson Piquet, Gerhard Berger, Michele Alboreto, Riccardo Patrese, Rubens Barrichello, Roland Ratzenberger.
All tripped and some lives taken. I'll say it my third and final time. With imperfection, there's a crash fate on nature's racetracks.
There are countless other places. The Nürburgring Deutschleife, the old Hockenheimring, the old Monza, Spa. As it is now, forget about the old one.
Ibisu and Maze.
And put in full portion, unmingled. The Touge. Pikes Peak, definitely one of the greatest and most demanding mountain passes of all time. Changing air density to choke your car. Only a few chosen legends have made it to the top. First it was dirt, then it was dirt and tar. And even with a nicely paved tarmac road, it's still the mountain.
You want to be a good driver? Then start driving on the pass.
なのか。ヘアピンまでは藤田をベタつけた。500馬力の藤田、ここからパワー差を生かせるか。ストレートで若干差を広げた藤田、最終コーナーもその差をキープ。1本目はドロー。勝負はここからが本番。もう二度と訪れないかもしれないこの FD 頂上決戦を目に焼き付けろ。コーナーでは区間タイム最速の雨宮セブンに一日の超後半もこのリードを保てるか。雨宮リードのまま勝負は最終コーナーへ。勝ったのは RE 雨宮 RX7。